to East Texas now. Joined with us here is a special guest for the show. Please welcome Shark Tank Supervising Casting Producer. There we go. Mindy Zemrak. Mindy, it's a pleasure to have you here on the show this afternoon.
Hello, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well. All right, so the big news is the new Shark Tank season is having an open casting call. So for those that don't know, can you break down what exactly an open casting call is? And it's nationwide, right?
Correct, yes. We are casting now for season 16 of Shark Tank. There's two ways entrepreneurs can apply. They can either go online, fill out a very short form. You can find that at abc.com. You'll answer a couple questions and then wait to see if we'll give you a phone call in the coming weeks. Or you can attend one of our open casting calls. We'll be holding those throughout the country in April and May. Either one is level playing field, but if you want to get in the mix, the sooner the better, is to apply online now.
That's fantastic. Now, I'm semi-familiar with auditioning for scripted shows, but I see that your background is all in reality shows. So can you walk me through what an audition looks like? Say someone either gets the call to come in for an in-person callback or attends one of those open initial casting calls. What can they expect walking into the room?
Yeah, so we don't have callbacks. That's not how we work. No, that's okay. We're very different, but if you come to an open call, you basically will pitch one member of the casting team, so you should have your 1 minute pitch prepared. You'll have paperwork with you as well, and you'll give us your 1 minute pitch, much like you're on the show. If you need to use notes, that's fine. We're not judging you on if you have it memorized. And then we'll ask a couple follow-up questions similar to what you see on the show. And then if you apply online, it's a little different. You fill out that form, and then we call you if we're interested in moving you forward. And then there's more kind of steps to go through.
Such an interesting process. So obviously you say you're not judging someone based on, if they're off book from their script pitch and what have you. So what are the parameters that you're looking for to move people forward, eventually possibly onto the show?
Yeah, so we're looking for passionate entrepreneurs who have a investment or not an investment. If they have a product or a business and they need an investment to bring their company to the next step, whatever that next step is. So if you are working with a prototype or you've been around for a couple of years or you fall somewhere in between that, we want to hear from you. If you're trying to bring your business to that next step, you certainly can dip your toe in the tank and see what happens. And you never know where this could end up.
Definitely. So throughout the casting process, you said, you meet with one of the casting team and pitch. So is it more of a one-on-one thing, or are you sitting with, a whole room of Shark Tank people?
That's a great question. So the initial process starts with one casting representative that you will work with and pitch to. And then if you move through the process, then you'll work with a producing team. But it's pretty much on you and them. It's not a big group until you get to hopefully the end. A fun fact a lot of people don't realize is the sharks do not know anything about companies before they walk in the tank. And that's by design. So they're in the dark completely, but you'll be working with kind of small teams as you go through the process.
Fantastic. Now, how long have you yourself been a casting producer, or casting in general for the show?
I have been on the show since season 1, so we are heading into our 16th season, my 16th season for that matter. So it's been an incredible journey to see this show where it started to where it currently is.
Yeah, especially since you've been on since day one. Can you tell us a little bit about what it feels like to, one, be able to be on a show for 16 seasons, that's unheard of, and two, some of your favorite moments that you've been able to be a part of?
Being part of a show like Shark Tank, it's hard to put into words because it's helping so many people of so many different backgrounds, of so many different ages, and you're proud of what you work on and you're proud of what you have accomplished, and seeing those entrepreneurs' dreams kind of skyrocket at light speed to another level. I mean, there's nothing like that. You see Scrub Daddy everywhere now. Everyone has a everyone has a squatty potty. Blue Land has gone to different levels. Ring came on our show a decade ago, and now they're household names. So it's incredible, but that's a testament to all the entrepreneurs in our country, that innovation is alive and well. Entrepreneurship is thriving, I think, more than ever. And it's to be part of someone's, American dream and journey. I mean, to help just get them to another level. There's no better feeling than that.
Has the process changed from season 1 to season 16 in terms of casting? I'm sure the process has gotten smoother, but how has the outlook changed in what you're looking for?
Yeah, so the process certainly has changed in 16 years. We do a lot of due diligence on our end, but the whole process really of just filling out paperwork and then making a 5 to 10 minute video submission if you make it to that point is pretty similar. But we've, as much like many entrepreneurs and businesses change over years, so does our process and whatnot. But one thing remains true, and that's finding the best entrepreneurs that our country has to offer.
Absolutely, Mindy. If you could give your own little pitch here for any and all entrepreneurs to come out and see what Shark Tank is all about, to be able to invest in their own dreams by hoping that a shark might invest in theirs, how would you put it? How would you give your own little pitch for the new season of Shark Tank to come on?
You're putting me on the spot. I appreciate that. Shark Tank obviously is known for making dreams come true and taking entrepreneurs, businesses, and products to the next level. If you find yourselves looking to bring yourself to the next level, or you want that, certainly try out for Shark Tank. We're making dreams come true every day, and we're casting right now, so you can apply online at abc.com or attend one of our open casting calls. And who knows, by the end of this year, your dreams could be completely coming true.
Well, you sold me with your pitch, Mindy, and look at that, you were off book and everything. It's been so great to have you on the show. Now, before we head out, can you tell us anything else that you might want to make sure that East Texas Now viewers know, and also that website one more time?
Yeah, so we're casting again for season 16 of Shark Tank. You can go to abc.com/shows/Shark Tank. You'll be able to find out information on how to apply online and also our open casting calls. The biggest thing I would say is we're casting until the end of July, but we are like rolling admissions. So the sooner you get your application in, the sooner you can get into our process. Don't wait, just apply now.
Absolutely, no time like the present. Mindy, thanks again for coming on East Texas Now. I look forward to all of the submissions that you are going to be flooded with.
I hope so. Thank you.
Of course, have a good one. Once again, Shark Tank, there it is, 1 second, here it is. Okay, Shark Tank casting producer Mindy Zemrak there. She's been there since season 1 for 16 years. She's been helping to cast all of the entrepreneurs. She talked about Shark Daddy, she talked about Ring, she talked about Squatty Potty, that are now everywhere, that everyone has one, all because of Shark Tank, because of the show. It's really cool to know, just to confirm, that the sharks don't know anything about the product nor the businesses that they're about to come in to contact with right live on the show, right, for a potential investment. It's really cool to see and have that confirmation, and also to know a little bit more about the casting process, right, that they don't call them callbacks, that you can do it without going to one of their casting calls, and that it's not in front of these giant groups of all of ABC executives or Shark Tank executives or anything like that, that it's really one-on-one, max, a handful of people that are going to be in your corner and in your team trying to move you on to the next level, to hopefully being on the show. So again, if you want, exactly where you could go now and do the little info, the little fact sheet, do the 5-minute video, or if you think that you come across better in person, just go ahead and look at their open calls. Again, that's going to happen in July, the nationwide roundup kind of calls. Now, you might have to wait in a line for a little bit, especially because it's an open casting call, but if you think you got a good product, if you think you can pitch it well, better in person than on video, go for it. Why not, right? If anything, it's going to be a fun experience.